welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Glow. I do hair care videos, I do natural hair tips and tricks, everything you need to know to feel cute in your natural hair. So if you like that kind of content, feel free to subscribe to my channel down below, like it, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with anyone who you think would enjoy this kind of content. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments, leave them down in the comment section and I'll be sure to get to as many of you as I can. Today we'll be talking about this crochet hair, how I did my hair, everything from my hair care routine, hair prep, to how I installed the hair, how I trimmed it and tweaked it to suit me. So stay tuned. So guys, this is what my hair looks like after a fresh wash and deep condition routine. And I'm just going in with a water and leave-in conditioner spritz to ensure that my hair has maximum hydration underneath my protective style. And I'm very thorough with this step just to get to every inch of my hair to have the peace of mind that my hair is flourishing underneath my style. After that, I'm going in with the Radiant Leave-In Conditioner. I love this on my hair because it's not too thick and it's not too light. It ensures that my hair stays moisturized for long without giving it that oily feel of like a hair food or a butter. So I use this across my hair, concentrating on my ends because it keeps my hair healthy for the entirety of my protective style. So next I was going to straighten my hair. I like doing that in sections. I put all the other sections away and work this one twist at a time. I go in with my blow dry on the low setting. This is not really to stretch out my hair, it's just to dry it out because I added in quite a bit of water. So I need it to be somewhat dry before I actually stretch it because it helps with tangles and everything. So I'm just as gentle as I can be, starting from my ends to my roots, doing it slowly to remove any tangles without really ripping out my hair. And I'm repeating the same process for every section of my hair. Just cool air first of all to dry your hair, and I just grabbed a scarf because the blow dry kept slipping out of my hair. Please guys, improvise, it's your hair, do your thing, just get the job done. So next I'm going in with the tension method, where I will just stretch my hair with my hands and blow a bit of warm to hot heat on my hair depending on how hot you want it. and this allows me to stretch my hair without too much tension. And as a side note, I think you should probably start with the tension method. It will save you so much time, but I only realized this after I was like halfway done with my hair, so I was like, you know what, it's fine. So once your hair is a bit stretched, you want to go in with your comb to remove any tangles, and then go back in with your blow dry on warm to hot air, just to stretch it completely to remove each and every tangle through your hair. And you want to be very gentle with this step. It doesn't look like I was being very gentle, but guys, trust me, I was. If you have a brush, I think it will work better. I just couldn't find mine because, you know, life, when you want to use something is when it disappears. But a brush or a wide tooth comb works best. Do not use a tail comb, guys. A tail comb is the one with the very small teeth, I guess, and it will rip out your hair. So if you have a wide tooth comb, or if you have a brush that you trust, that is best for blow drying your hair. So you're also going to do this step section by section, as small or as big as you want them. And this is to ensure that you're not frustrated with your hair, because if you have a whole head of hair that you're trying to blow dry all at once, it's very easy to either miss sections or to be a bit rough on others because you're frustrated. So just take your time, guys. We're in no rush, or maybe we are, but oh well, take your time, do it slowly, do it in smaller sections until you're satisfied that every part of your hair is as straight as you want it to be. For the first section, I was kind of just adjusting my technique. It had been such a while before I blow dried my own hair. It was taking me so much time trying to figure out all the angles, how to angle my brush, my comb, how to position my hands. It was a struggle, but I just repeated the same technique throughout the rest of my hair, slowly from the ends to the roots, removing every tangle, ensuring that your blow dry doesn't have too much heat, because that's what causes heat damage. So yeah. So after you're done with each section, you can just brush it out a bit to remove any additional tangles, and then twist it up and set it aside so that you can get room to work on the rest of your hair. So after I was done with the front part of my hair, I just went back in with the brush that comes with the blow dry to finally stretch it out to make sure that the back of my head and the front of my head were evenly stretched out. And this shouldn't take you too long because you've already combed out your hair multiple times, so it's just ensuring that it's as straight as you want it to be. After that struggle, I just decided to do the rest of my hair off camera, and this is what it looked like. Glow 1, hair 0. I was tired of struggling with angles and everything. So anyway, after you have already blow dried your hair, you want to section it into 2 parts, or that is if you're doing a middle part. If you're doing a side part, it's going to be different, but you just section it in the middle. So here I'm just cleaning out my part. Forget the point that it's going to be underneath crochet hair, so I don't need to do that, but it's an obsessive thing I have to make them as clean as I possibly can. So you can skip this part as long as you know where your cornrows are going. It doesn't really have to be all that. And then I'm making a part from the center of my head to one side of my ear, which is going to be one side of my cornrows that are going backwards, and the other side I'll have cornrows that are going backwards, and the back of my head I'll just do circular cornrows. And here you're going to make a similar part from the center of your head to the other side of your ear, and it doesn't really have to be equal because it's going to be under hair anyway. It's just to give you a guidance on where your cornrows are meant to get to. And after every part that you make, you want to section that hair away. You can either twist it or use clips, just to ensure that you have a guidance on where you're working on, and just to give you an easy time. And now you can start on your cornrows. This depends on how thick or how thin you want them to be. So just part your hair according to that and you start cornrowing. Again, here I did the whole all my parts have to be perfect thing, and I wasted so much time. Guys, please don't be like me. Do better. You can do this with your fingers. As long as you have parts for cornrows, imagine it's good enough. And after, all you have to do is cornrow. I learned this from my mom. I wasn't too sure what I was doing before, but I think now I'm pretty good at it. It's not that hard to do, guys. If you practice it, then you can be doing your own crochet hair at home. As you can see on my face, I was just tired. I couldn't believe that I was going to have to do this over the whole of my head. I was just questioning my life decisions, wondering why did I have to do this to myself. But keep on, keep the faith, be strong. And as you did the first one, you're just going to part your hair again according to the thickness that you want, and then cornrow your hair, and you're going to repeat this over the rest of your head. And this is what it looked like after I was done. The forehead was foreheading. It was giving bright future. It was giving big brains. So we're happy. So I moisturized again because I'm crazy about moisturizing my hair, and went in with the Mara Organic Scalp Oil, which I spread all over my hair between the parts from the cornrows, just to make sure that my scalp was healthy, because you can't have healthy hair if you don't have a healthy scalp. So science. So just spread that all over your scalp. And for this hairstyle, I used the Darling Riva Crochet hair in color 227, I think. And guys, I know you're wondering why I didn't show you me doing the back of my head. I really tried, because you know how you can see a cute hairstyle and you think, let me do that, because how hard could it be? It was very hard, and I needed to take a break because I was having a crisis, and then just figure it out off camera so that I don't embarrass myself in front of millions of people. But excuse that. So I just put the rest of my hair back to allow me to work on the front section of my hair. So all you need to do is separate your hair into the size that you want. Then you're going to insert your crochet loop through your cornrows, pull the crochet hair and just loop it once, loop it twice and pull. Again, you're going to separate your hair, insert the crochet needle through your cornrow, pull the loop of your crochet hair through your cornrow, then through the loop you're going to pull one end of the crochet hair through the loop, then pull it through the loop again, pull to ensure that it's tight. So I'm just going to repeat the same technique throughout my hair. I think I should have done a tutorial on like a close-up on how to do it. I'm sorry guys, I hope my explanation makes sense, and I hope through the video you can actually see what I was trying to do. And the more crochet hair pieces that you put, the fuller your hair is going to look. And what I love about this hair is you don't really need that much to get a full look. I think I only used 3 packs of hair, I think I only used like 2.5 packs of hair. You can see how my hair is looking. It's so full already and I wasn't even done. After you're done, I suggest going back to the front parts of your hair to add a bit more hair to ensure that you don't have any gaps or you don't have any cornrows showing, because it's not cute, So just add a bit more hair to the front of your hair around your edges. Also, don't overdo this part, because if you have too much hair and it's too much weight on your edges, that is how you lose edges. And if you're forehead gang like me, you need all the hair around the front of your head. So after you're done, all that's left to do is to just trim the hair. And I realized that crochet hair can get very tangled, so you want to be very thorough doing this step. I was just trimming the tangled ends just to give it a bit more shape. You can do any shape you want, you can do any length you want. You can retain the same length of the hair, save for a few tangles here and there that you're going to have to trim. Or you can trim it to your shoulder length, whichever style works for you. You can have bangs if you like that kind of thing. And don't forget to trim the back of your head. This is a really difficult step. If you can get someone to do it for you, the better. Having a mirror to the front and to the back of your head can really help with this step if you have no one to do that for you. I was just using my laptop screen and my phone camera to kind of figure out what I was doing. And be careful, guys, so that you don't end up chopping all your hair off in the name of trimming. This is my concentrating face because I had work the next day and it will not show up looking like a hot mess. So I had to get it right. This was the final look. I ended up cutting it a bit shorter, but let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!